everybody, this is Ocarina, and I am on the test server bringing you another house item preview. Today's preview is Tinkerfest 2019, which starts July 18th at 12:01 a.m. Pacific through August 1st at 11:59 p.m. Pacific. It is on all the live servers fully, and on Caladim, there will be harvestable cogs and merchant in Kinos and Freeport. I'm not sure exactly where, but you will have a limited number of items that will be on the merchant. I don't think they have those merchants on test, but I could be wrong. So anyway, this year you get 9 new buy-only items. 7 of them are house items. 1 is a pet wand. 1 is a leaper mount. There are 19 new crafted items. 18 of them are building block cutouts for the rusty something. Anyway, I will show you the name of it once we get there. And 1 new quest, which you can pick up in Moors of Ykesha, and you have a choice of a house item or a pet wand. They look exactly the same, just one's a house item plushie and 1 is a pet wand. Okay, so this book that Den Mom left me in her house is amazing, and she crafted all the items and bought all the items and set them up for me. So thank you very much, Den Mom. Please check out her website. There will be a link below in the description box. Please go to her site. She has screenies of all the items. She's got details in there. She's got all kinds of good things, links to quest walkthroughs and spreadsheets and all kinds of stuff. Go check it out if you didn't get to my video through her site. And anyway, so I'm just going to close this. Hopefully you can quick see what the prices and stuff are of the items on this page. So, oh, and then the blueprint is number 11. So, okay, here we go. So, the first item that you can only buy, which is really cool, it is called statically charged rug. We do have this rug that we can craft. It's a master crafted thing in one of the Tinkerfest recipe books. But this is really cool. Now, this is the minimum size, and for those of you new to my previews, I am the smallest sized dark elf that you can be without any shrink effects or whatever. So just keep that in mind. Excuse me for a second. All right. So this item gets really big. I mean, look at that thing. It's partially even under that. Let me move it a little bit. So yeah, it is huge. Now, I'm going to flip it, or I should say roll it. And I want you to know that the special effect goes with it. So it this is the top side of the rug. Some of the graphic does kind of go through to the other side, but not much. And this is solid. You cannot walk through either side, and it's not letting me raise it up very easily. I can only do it a little bit at a time, but as you can see, I cannot walk through. There's a tiny bit of graphic. It's just the little sparkles in the middle of the effect. So very cool. I can see lots of uses of hiding the rug behind something and having this effect come through a wall or some other item. So I will flip this back kind of flat so you can see. I'm assuming that if you turn it upside down, it will point downward too. So lots of stuff that you can do with this item. It's very cool. All right, and it doesn't make a noise, I don't think. So let me actually pick this up for now, because the next item is this guy. I'm going to move him over here for a minute so you can see it better. So I think it places with this part in the back, because I noticed I did one video before. I have to redo the video. I'm fully prepared now. Sort of. I'm out of practice. I missed Scorched Sky preview. So it has a little console. It's got moving cogs. It's got smoke. This doesn't this bleh. This conveyor belt does not move, and I don't think it makes noise. Now, as with every single thing that's on test, this is just what's currently on test. Things can and will change. Someone reported an issue with the graphic, like the grinder thing in the middle isn't showing up. I don't, unless you're like right on top of it. I haven't had that issue with this item, but I have a different kind of rig than most average players do. So either that or it's fixed, but I have not had an issue with it. I can see it from a far distance and everything without an issue, but hopefully it will be fixed. And this item is solid all the way on the bottom. Cannot walk through it. And this was the minimum size, and the maximum size, which I forgot to show you, is a ginormous. So yeah, it's a very big item. And it's going off this skylift thing. So yeah. Okay. All right. So next item that you can only buy. Let me put this rug back down now that we're not over near it. All right. So the next item, which is, it gave me kind of weird results when I was examining it before. I'm not sure if this item randomly opens up or not. It was opening up without me clicking on it in any way. It is a functioning door. It is solid when it's not open. This is the closed state. It has special effects on the front panel. It's kind of a greenish color here, yellow there, yellow and orange. Very shiny. The back looks a little different. It is a solid on the bottom as well. So a hinged mega console. It does make noise when it opens and closes. So let me show you the max size. It is huge. Huge. So I'm gonna close it down again because it's easier to see. And yeah, I don't know if you could see me. I can't remember what I'm doing. I'm not sure if you could see me before when I first showed you this item. So I am gonna take this out of edit mode. I'm gonna click on it. Now I can walk through it. I'm not sure if other doors operate that way or not. Again. Okay. I want to make sure you actually heard all of the sound effect it makes because it's different. That is what the bottom looks like, which is cool. So yeah, I'm not sure if it randomly opens and closes because it was doing that to me when I was doing the first video. But it doesn't appear to be doing it now, so I don't know what's going on. I'm losing it, probably. But anyway, so let's go to this item next. This one is called Tinkered Containment Vessel. And as you can kind of see, there's kind of a greenish tinted glass tube in the middle here. This is the minimum size. It's almost hip height. Maximum size is this, and it is solid. You cannot go through the tube. I'm guessing. Let me see if I place it on top of my head. I'm in the tube. I can move around inside the tube, and I can walk outside of it. Once I'm outside, I can't go back in. So it's kind of like a breakout area of a house. It's very cool. Let me show you the let me show you the back. It looks like you can also like flip it on its side because it has little feet on the back side. And this is what the bottom looks like. All right, let's shrink her back down. All right, the next item that you can only purchase is called a large iron fence. And just so you know, when you place it, it is into the ground. This is the minimum size. This is the maximum size, which is huge. And I will show you the bottom part. I have to click on it twice to get it all the way up. So very sharp pointies on the bottom that stick into the ground. About my height or more actually goes into the ground when you first place it. If you don't, adjust it while you're placing it. So here's that, and you cannot walk through it on either side. So it is solid. All right. Now let's go over here. Oh, before I forget, let me do the pet wand. Where did I put it? Here it is. So there is a pet wand that you can buy, and it is a Spider Mech Defender. And this is what it looks like. All right. So there is a house pet, and this house pet totally confuses me. I'm not sure all the options actually work. It has some very bizarre behavior. Being like the menus. So right now it's powered down. There's an option to wake it up or fly. But it is flying, which is weird to me. But so here are the options. So you pick a wake up or fly, and there's a look here, and she kind of looks at you. Attack. Oh, I should probably make her bigger. That was the minimum size. So here she is max size. You cannot walk through her. She is solid. So let's see here. Look here. I don't know. Before in the other video, she was looking at me. Let me try it again. Yeah, she looked at me. She turned her head. Okay. So you saw the attack one. Pet. I don't think pet does anything. Play dead. So if I pick wake up, she doesn't wake up. Which, you have the options though. She stays dead. Like I said, it's confusing. But if I do play dead again and then pick fly, she does perk up. So it very, very strange. Punish. Let me try something here. Play dead. If I do wake up and pet, nothing. Oh, she kind of moved to look at me. And this is what she normally does when you just wake her up instead of have her fly. I do want to show you, if you say stay, then, oh, it does say fly. For some reason, it was telling me start. Maybe if I power her down. Power down. Then there's just a wake up and a start. So, yeah, it's confusing. All right, so, but the stay does work. Punish again is that. Taunt. And then these other ones, I don't think work. Scan. She still keeps doing the same thing she was doing before. Sit. She just stops. Fly again. All right. Now, tell riddle. I made her sit. Tell riddle. She doesn't do anything. Trick. So let me power her down and wake her up instead. Scan doesn't work. Tell riddle doesn't work. Trick doesn't work. Let's see. Play dead. Start. Scan. Sit. Oops. Wake up. Yeah, those options don't work. So it's very, very confusing. So there's her. Let me make her smaller. So she makes more the buzzing noises or whatever, but this guy, he makes the mechanical noises. He is called Ancient Clockwork JVII plushie. I don't know what number that is. I did not look that up. So this is he's about knee height at minimum, and he is definitely much taller than me when he's maximum size. So he's like a head taller than me, a really big head taller than me, and lots of stuff moves around. So you can see in the arms, the belly stuff moves, the feet stuff move, the mouth moves, the shoulders go up and down. Now he like powers down. The thing twists, and then it picks back up. It's very cool. Okay. Enough of him. And you can walk through him. I don't know if you saw me doing that, but I did do that. Okay, now the other thing that you can buy is a mount, and you need to have a special cog, platinum cog. You get it from Shinies and maybe I think there's one quest that you can get them as well. I'm not 100% sure. Check out the workouts, the walkthrough stuff that is linked on Denmom's site. Again, description box below. Visit her site. Okay. I think I said that in this video. So the mount is called Swift Kicking Petty Powered Leaper. It is a leaper mount, not a fly mount. Even though in the stats, when its mount version, do say it increases your airspeed. But anyway, so if this sounds very familiar to you, it is because I think it was Fallen Gate. There was, if you get to level 10 by a certain, I think you were given 2 weeks, all of your characters on any server could claim a mount. And so they are different. So this is the one that you can actually buy from the Tinkerfest merchant. Now, when you do place it, the boot goes into the ground, and when you like try and resize it, it does go into the ground. Same with this other one. So the other one was called this petty powered posterior punter. And this is what it looks like, max size. So it is, let's see, I think it's about the same size. I just don't have the height exact. I think I just have it a little lower. Okay, so the one that you can actually buy, yellow light, it has light wood here, the reddish more colored wood on the other parts. The boot is more golden color. This and the other one, this is more reddish color, and then the other part is the lighter color wood. And then the boot is more brown, then it kind of matches the lighter color wood. And then this guy right here is a different, it's more turquoisey teal color, and this is more light blue, grayish blue. And yeah, it's more of a gray or pewter, or I don't know what color you want to call this, than this more golden color around the light. So there you have it. It is a different mount. They do seem to scale about the same if I could get the height exact on both of those. So yeah, different mount. All right. And if you miss Falling Gate, now you can get the mount. All right. So the next item I think I'll show you is the quested item. This is the plushie that you can pick to get. And well, first, this is his minimum size. He's about knee height. And this is him maximum size. He should look familiar as well. There is a marketplace item plushie that is white and silver, and it actually malfunctions. So let me quick show you that on the marketplace. I'm not going to buy it though. So malfunctioning clockwork worker plushie, and it's 25 Daybreak cash if you're not a member, and 20 if you are. I am a member. So this is what it looks like. So where it's silver here or gray, it's white, and then where it's like this yellowish color, it is gray. On this one is more fire, sparkles. This one is more blue, and these eyes light up, and the mouth. There's a mouth that lights up, a chest piece that lights up. The joints light up. Well, some of them kind of light up with fieriness. These do not. Both have an open back. This one is just on fire, and this one has a green gear and a blue gear light kind of thing. And the one on Marketplace also actually malfunctions. It slumps over, and I think smoke comes out of it or something, and it makes noise. This one is fully functioning all the time, and I don't think it makes any noise. And I can walk through it. So there is that item. Now the other choice, if you don't want this house item, is you can get a pet wand, pet morph wand, and it looks exactly like this plushie. So I don't have the wand, I can't show you it, but then Mom says that it's the same graphic. I think that's what it says on our website. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. All right. Now for the crafted items. So this item is called Mechana Magica Spark Case. I'm sure I said that wrong, and I know I said it differently before. This is the minimum size. It's about knee height, just a little bit taller. Maximum size is huge, and I trapped myself inside, of course. All right, it is solid, obviously, because I got stuck, but it's got a cool graphic on the top of these and little triangles and that are on fire. The bottom, if it'll let me see it, it has graphics on the bottom, which is cool. I kind of like that. I bet you I would flip that thing over for something at some point. So there's that item. Now this item is called Rusty Carbonate Springs. It is 3 springs. The one is like knee height, just a little bit taller than knee height. It's straight up and down. This one is, well, let me maximize this guy. Ugh. So here he is. This smaller spring is taller than me when it's max size, and it's kind of like curved. And then this one's laying down on the ground and curved. It is a solid item. I cannot walk through, and you can see it on the bottom. I don't think you can walk through it if you place it on your head. Let's try. Well, it will let me out of it, which is cool. You know, you could make someone teleport in the middle of it, and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm in a trap," and they really can walk out of it. Anyway, I'm devious, apparently. All right, so this item is called Portable Carbonite Heater, and this is the one that you can craft for Tinkerfest. Now, if you bought the collector's or premium edition of, I forget which expansion now, you got the Sprocket something house, and a building block set recipe came with it. And one of the items is called Sprocket's Heat Exchange. So this is the one you got from the collector's edition. It does give off light. This one, I believe, does not. It scales much smaller. So you notice how much brighter that, well, maybe not that much. To me, when I was first placing it, yeah, you can kind of see the light move. All right, so on this, if you were watching this guy. All right, so this one that comes with the collector's edition or whatever is just above knee height. This other one is almost shoulder height on me. Let me make it max size. Uh-oh. This one's gonna disappear. So this is max size of this item. Look how big it is. This one that is that special recipe book. I mean, it's much smaller. Much, much smaller. Now, as far as coloring, I think it pretty much has the same or just very slightly different graphic coloring, whatever. So there's that. So let me pick that up and move this back down. Now, there are 2 items that you can craft that look very similar to items that we can already craft. So this first one is called a Zagonite clock assembly, and this one is called Zagonite gear assembly. This is the minimum size for all 4 of the items. This one is the old one, dismantled clock assembly, and this one's called dismantled gear assembly. So, the new one that is for this year, it looks like this. Let me move it a little bit out of the way. So, if you compare it to this old one, they scale the same, but if you look, this is more a yellowish tan color. This one is gray. This guy here has like something what's it called? Where you hammer something in. I forget what it's called. More appearance to it. And this one is pretty smooth, and it's a duller color. It's not as coppery. Now the pipes, they're more gray on the new one. Same with like the little parts that are off to the side. Then this more golden color. So yeah, silver bolts. This one's more the golden color. So that's the difference. This one's the old one. I'm picking up the old one, shrinking down the new one. Now, same exact thing with this one. And I can walk through the items, by the way. They're not solid. And this one, again, just different coloring. Okay, so it is a new item. Okay, let me move that back here. Now, I'm almost missed this guy. This guy is, if you went through a zone and did the signature crafting line, I forget which expansion, but I think it was the expansion that had the sprocket house. I know I did. I feedbacked a few times. Can we have this item? So you had to collect them to do the crafting line. So this is the minimum size. It is almost knee height. It's carbonite power node, and maximum size here, taller than me, and very cool graphics, very similar to this other item over here. Excuse me for a second. I have been sick. That is one of the many reasons why I couldn't do the Scorched Sky house item preview. Very sorry that I didn't get to do that. Now, there is building block cutouts. There are 8 of them. And it's for the rusty metal building block set that we already have. They scale exactly the same as all the other building block sets that we can craft. So there they are. Love it. I like this building block set a lot. It's one of my favorite ones of the Tinkerfest ones. Now this item I am super excited about. I discovered it in the first video. Something very cool about this item is the conductive wire, and as you can see, it's like a rolled up coil, and it alternates in colors. So there's like a lighter cream color, and then black with a dark rusty color. Now it doesn't sit very far off the ground. It is really hard to kind of grab the item, but I think I know why. And so I hope they don't fix it because I really like this feature. This is the maximum size. It's huge. I'm going to roll it and lift it, and you will see why in a second. So it is a solid item, but it's only solid where there is coil. You can actually jump up and go through. Is that not cool or what? So you can actually stand, sort of. I mean, yeah, my feet drop down, but you can stand on it. It's a slight little graphic weird thing, but I want to be able to walk through this thing. This is very cool, and you cannot walk through the actual wire. The wire is not very thick, even at maximum size, which is really cool, and it lays really flat. So, I mean, I think this is like the only point, because it like goes over another piece. Oh, over here too, where it's just a little bit thicker. So, very cool item. Love it. I have so many ideas. I can't remember what ones I said in the last video, but anyway. So, I almost forgot this item again. So this item is wall mounted. It is mounted circuit plate, and this is it on minimum size, so about torso size. I think that's the right term. Forgive me, I have fibromyalgia and I forget all kinds of words, how to pronounce them, what the word is. I say the wrong words. Yeah. All right. So, um, it looks like it's into the wall when you increase the size of it while it's mounted. But you can pull it away from the wall, and it looks different on the back. This is a really cool item. So this is what the back looks like, and I have all kinds of ideas. Like it looks like the boards, message board thingies or whatever that are in like office cubicles that you can push pins in, or in your kitchen or whatever. Totally see just using the back of this for something like that, and putting maybe a sign, little signs or something on here to make look like there's notes on it or whatever. A bulletin board, is that? Yeah, bulletin board. Um, so it is a solid item on both sides, even though the graphic is different on each side. And it's cool. I really like that. All right, let's shrink her down. All right, so there's 3 more items left of the crafted stuff. So this one is called Ice Clad Plated Long Bench. Yes, we have items like this currently, but again, it's a different appearance. There is ice on this item, so I did not craft these to show you the old version. Just take my word for it. I proved to you on the other ones, and so yeah, it's definitely different. It does look icy. So this is the minimum size. Let me get up on this little ledge that it's on. So it doesn't. It's like halfway up to my knees. Both benches. Here is the maximum size. It's almost the same height as me. It cut off the top of my head. So yeah, if it was up a little higher, you could just walk right under. It is a solid item, but you can walk through the gap if there's enough room. Oops. Let me walk through once, because I was already under there. All right, well, never mind. But it does look icy. It's very cool. I have a project that I'm not done with. Ugh. It needs to get done. That I'm gonna use these on. I'm excited. So this is just the same thing but short bench instead of long bench. So it's a little bit I think it's just a little bit fatter width wise. And see here. Yeah, it's the same. It just looks fatter because it's so smushed. All right. So it's the same height as me, except I think my top of my head does not get cut off. Maybe it does. It does. It gets cut off more a little bit. Okay then. I thought from the last video it was a little bit taller. It is kind of in the ground though. Maybe that's why. It seemed like it was a little bit taller before. Okay, now this last item is ice clad plated Tinker's research table. And here it is, minimum size, and maximum size is huge. Yeah, all right, it is maxed. And you can walk under this one, by the way, for sure, at max size. I really like this item. Can't wait. So that is everything, guys. I hope you found this video helpful, and thank you so much for watching. I will be putting out the short silent version of this as well for those of you on a time crunch, know someone on a time crunch, or you've seen the video before and you want to see the quick version, like whatever. Hope you enjoyed, and I have to report a bug about the calendar. The next event after Tinkerfest does not, yeah, that's wrong. Night of the Dead is not in September. Hopefully I remember to post that, but Night of the Dead starts October 8th. Heroes Festival starts November 7th. And so I will see you for Night of the Dead. So have a great summer, beginning of fall, and I will hopefully see you in October. Thanks, everybody.